What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today I'm going to be doing a future prediction video on Alton Resort. I'm going to be predicting the next 6 years of what the park will get. I'm sure most of you know what happens in a prediction video now. I will predict what the park will be getting, rides, shows, etc. for the next 6 years. We already know what the park will be getting for the 2017 season. They will be getting two new attractions in CBeebies Land. It will be a new ride, which will be like a spinning ride, very similar to the Flying Jumbos one at Chesington. And they'll also be getting a new show, which will be based on one of the CBeebies things. But I'm going to be predicting from 2018 to 2022 what they'll be getting. We know obviously they're going to be getting a new G-Show wooden roller coaster in 2018, but I'm going to be predicting what theme they're going to be getting, like will it be Mutiny Bay, Kantanga Canyon, some people even saying Gloomy Wood, but I don't think that'll be happening. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. So before I start, I just want to say that this is my personal prediction what they'll be getting. None of this is official apart from 2017 and 2018. So 2018 then, there will be Alton Towers will be getting a new G-Side wooden roller coaster, as I'm sure most of you enthusiasts know. But I think theming wise, I believe they will be making it with Mutiny Bay because it's the closest to it. I don't think it would be Gloomy Wood, which some people are predicting, and there's a chance it could be Kantanga Canyon, but I don't think it will be. They might maybe even retheme Mutiny Bay because this is obviously going to be the biggest attraction in the area. But I'm not sure really. There's on the plans there will be two big themes of theming. Like one of them's gonna be a big column. I believe I heard. And another one's just gonna be like another thing, like maybe the Galactica portal style, like a size of that. But yeah, I think it will be themed to pirates. Not sure what will happen. If it'll be like the dark side of pirates, or it'll be like fun, cause like fun side of pirates. I'm not sure, but yeah, I believe that is what the theme of the new wooden roller coaster will be. So 2019 then, I believe that they will be removing their Enterprise ride. The ride's been there, I believe, since round about the beginning since the resort has opened. But the reason I believe they will be removing it is because like the manufacturer has stopped making them, I believe, and they've gone on to newer models of it. So getting parts of when they need to refurbish it, getting parts for the ride will be very hard. And Alton Towers aren't exactly the best, as we know, of just like trying to keep rides alive. Like Ripsaw's gone, Submission went because it kept breaking down. I believe, and what will replace it, I believe they'll get one of the newer models of the Enterprise. Like you see them at, I think it's called Catwoman Whip at one of the Six Flags parks, where it's actually like a flawless Enterprise. I think that would be really good for the park. They haven't got anything like that. It won't go over the height limit, which they have. And I think it'll work really well with the lighting up, and they definitely need more flat rides. So if they just removed it and put grass out, they did a submission, or a game like they did with Ripsaw, then that won't be good because then all we have is Twirling Toadstool, which is also going down for refurbishment this year. And also I think that something will happen with Nemesis Subterra by then. If not already, it would have happened before, but they'll either reopen it, get the parts, because also the manufacturer's gone closed, ceased operation, ABC Rides. So that's what the problem is. Everyone thinks is they can't get some parts of the restraints or something. That's why it isn't opening. And on the website it says currently unavailable. But I think whatever would have happened to Nemesis Subterra, if they can't get the parts, then they would have found the new, put a new ride there, or just gotten the parts to fix it. So 2020, I believe Alton Towers will completely retheme the whole Cloud Cookie Land area, because most of the rides, well, some of the rides there have closed over the years. You've had China Chocolate Factory, Wobble World, Ice Age has closed this year, and the land sort of is a bit random, because all you've got is Twirling Toadstool, and now the driving school just reopened, and you've got like part Ice Age style theme, and part just the general Cloud Cookie Land theme, and I think it's about time that they refurbish the area and change it up, something new. There's also rumours that Spinball Wizard might be moving behind the Twirling Toadstool because they need more room for CBeebies Land. But I don't know how true that is. It might just be a rumor, which I'm sure it is. But I think if they did change the theme, it would put maybe I think it would be something like a fantasy style theme with like dragons and like a Harry Potter style but more fantasy style theme. Not like the thought of fantasy like an Enchanted Village, just more like I don't know how to describe it really. It's like fantasy, stuff like that, with the dragons and that sort of thing. I'm not sure what rides they could put. They could probably retheme Twirling Toadstool and Froghopper, and put a new show in the Ice Age Theatre. You could retheme Driving School, but I don't know about that one. And a good boat ride could be put like going through the forest and stuff with all magic and stuff like that in the Charlie and Chocolate Factory boat ride building, which is still closed at this moment because the contract has run out for Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. But I believe that's what they'll do. They might add a new ride. I'm not sure. And if Spinball Wizard was put there behind Twin and Toaster, I think they would retheme it to something fantasy like. I'm not quite sure what one could be like Flight of the Dragon, something like that. But yeah, that's what I think they'll be getting for 2020. So, 2021, I believe that Alton Towers will install a new flat ride in the old submission space in X Sector. That space has been empty since 2014 now, and Alton Towers, that's one thing they really do lack, is flat rides, and it would really do them good if they got a new flat ride. What they could get, personally, I would like to see Submission back, because that was one of my favourite rides at the resort. I know a lot of people did hate it, but I really did enjoy the ride most of the time when it was working. But that's obviously why they did remove it. And what I'd like to see, other than a submission, which I know they're not going to get, they won't get that back again, is another top spin. Maybe a more up to date version like Talcon at Phantasialand in Germany. Not one of the old ones like Ripsaw was, because I mean that is just out of date now. But the ones at the new up to date ones like Talcon are actually flawless, I believe, and they're on each side, and they're much more reliable. Other than that, I'm not sure what else they get, 'cause they can't go above the trees. That's the Alton Tower's height limit. And most flat rides do go above that, like if you got a Starfly or a Drop Tower. I'm not really sure if Drop Towers class as flat rides, but you can't go above the height limit, and obviously a lot of flat rides do. But I think a top spin will be perfect for Alton Towers again, because that is that was ideal. It was the best flat ride at the park until they got rid of it. So yeah, that's what I think they'll get for 2021. So finally, 2022. It would have been 4 years since Alton Towers installed SW8. So it would be time for them to get a new roller coaster, and I think they'll get a new family water coaster. There aren't any at the moment in the UK. Chessington have one on their 5-year plan. I think, no, 10-year plan actually. But I think a water coaster would be excellent for Alton Towers because they are more of a family thrill park. And it would just sort of fit in because now we haven't got the Flume. There's only one or two main water rides. One's Battle Galleons, which isn't very popular, and Congo River Rapids. And a water coaster, I'm not sure where it would go exactly. I thought in Mutiny Bay, the Flume's old site, SW8, would have been perfect for a water coaster, but obviously they're getting SW8, so that's not going to happen. I have to look at the map to see where exactly it could go, but there isn't many places really. Maybe if they didn't put Spinball Wizard behind Twirling Toadstool, that would be a good place. But apart from that, I'm not really sure. I'll show on your screens if I do think of another idea. But apart from that, I think definitely a water coaster. A lot of people wanted an RMC, but they are getting a GCI now, so that wouldn't happen. And I prefer an RMC at Thorpe Park personally, but I think a water coaster will be really good for Alton Towers. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe for more videos, as I will keep them coming, and likes are appreciated.